What's up, guys? Okay, I think we're good. Do these deliveries. Last couple days of the chapter. Just trying to get a treasure key out of the... Okay, tomorrow's double delivery, so I'm going to save... I think I'm going to save that one, because there's a lot of corral ones that I don't do. I'm going to save that one. I should arguably just save all my deliveries, to be honest. Well, not all of them. I'm going to do the coin ones that I don't want to save for tomorrow, so... Oh, Mystery Island's open. I gotta go do that. This server has too many people. And then this server doesn't have enough people. And this one has even less. Okay, let's go back to this one. People like aren't moving. I don't know if either of these are gonna get it. Refreshing. Yeah, no, there's just like too many people just like AFK in the middle, aren't doing anything. Eh, we might get it, we'll see. I'll wait it out here a few minutes. Up, Junior? Long time no see. Okay, almost there. Just need like one more person over here. We'll just need to stop moving. There we go. Got 100 love charms, not bad. Probably the best thing there. Oh no, the time warp tome is the best thing. Okay, let's go back to the deliveries. Okay, Tango, we're gonna do Tango. We aren't saving him for tomorrow. All these digging ones are pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, absent. Lots of blackouts here in Cuba. Oh, that sucks. Okay, there's one. Yeah, gonna grab all these clam shells. Where the hell are... Okay, there's something around here. Let's see. Okay, so it's probably here. I have a question. Did you know if now to buy the market is required to have human verification? I believe that was like being discussed, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it actually like going live. But that's not to say it isn't live. It's just that I haven't heard anything about that. It's possible though, because what multi-counters do is they find a cosmetic that doesn't have many listings. That's not a good example. I don't know. I have to find one. But like, okay, this one, okay, this isn't a good example either. Anyways, they find a cosmetic with not many listings, and then they buy up all the cheap ones, and then with their like main account where they have done verification, they buy up all these cheap listings, and then they relist it, and they use their other accounts that have been like accumulating flour, and then they buy stuff with those secondary accounts and transfer it all to their main account that has done the verification, and then they withdraw all that flour on their main account. So the idea is that if every account needs to do verification, then they won't be able to do that. So I would suggest just doing the verification because you're going to need to do it if you ever want to withdraw anyways. What's up, Rahul? The VAD. Yeah, I'm saving all the ticket deliveries for tomorrow. Okay, let's do these mini games. The thing is that you're a twin. So when I try to do human verification, it says that another land have my face and my brother, of course, have an account. Yeah, that's rough. I don't know what they're going to do in that case. But yeah, I mean, if you ever wanted to withdraw something from your account, then you would have had to do the facial verification at some point. But yeah, I don't know what the solution for that is. When will the new chapter ticket quests, I assume you mean the deliveries and chores and stuff like that, they will start on August 11th. So like a week from Monday. On Monday, we'll start getting tickets in the daily chest. But then a week later, the tickets from chores and deliveries and bounties will start. I don't know if they fixed the crops and chickens mini game yet. It was broken yesterday, so try it after this, but I don't know if it's fixed or not yet. Oops, missed that. Okay, and that one we'll do the whack-a-mole first, and then we'll try the second one to see if it's fixed. Whoops. You can't hear my dog, right? I'm pretty sure it's getting picked up. Just a sec. Ember! Oh, sorry. Muted the wrong one. My bad. Muted my sound rather than my mic. My bad. He's upstairs screaming. When will we start to get the new beach materials? I think on the 4th, so on Monday. Okay, not doing Jester. Leo Victoria. Not angry. Just gotta yell at her so she stops screaming. By the way, did you get the VIP treasure this month? So the VIP gift is now delivered on the first Monday of the month. So it'll be also delivered on the 4th. I still can't play Kingdom games endless loading. Try like clearing your cache and everything. I can play all of them except for the second one. What are we doing here? Peggy. We'll actually save Peggy for tomorrow. Blacksmith, will turn Blacksmith in. Betty, we will turn Betty in. And then saving these 3, save all these. And we'll save these. Can I skip this? No. Yeah, we'll save those. Okay, let's do some fishing. I'm kind of low on some fish, so we're just gonna do grubs today. We're trying to catch red snappers here. Ignore these monuments, it's beta testing stuff. My trees are respawning. There's some. What can I get for testing? I don't know what you mean by that question. Flip Dark MSN. You were saying you had a question earlier that you were going to ask? What SFTs from auctions you can call middle in the next chapter? Or should I just look at the supply number of them? I can pull up the items from the auctions and give you a guess of which ones are going to be good and like which one are the better ones. Supply does matter a lot. Let me pull it up. Better Together auctions. So there are 5 new items and 4 returning items. So there's these 4 returning items: Solar Flare Aegis, Blossom Ward, Sol and Luna, and Queen Cornelia. And then there's these 5 items. So I think the Lava Swimwear will be the best item. Followed by... It's going to come down... there. Okay, so Lava Swimwear is going to be the best. I can almost guarantee that. Or, okay, actually, let me rephrase this. It's either going to be like the best or like the most... I don't know. Okay, so like value is going to come down to supply largely. But I think the best item is Lava Swimwear. The second best item is very debatable. The Oil Gallon is good. The Groovy Gramophone is good. That increased growth speed in the crop machine. Increasing growth speed in the crop machine also means you will use less oil, because the amount of oil used is based on how long it takes the crops to grow. So if the crops are growing twice as quickly, then it'll mean you're using half as much oil. So this is going to be a good item. The +3 onions is pretty good, because like most of the mega items are like +2 wheat, +2 barley, +2 kale. So this is actually +3. The one problem is that onions don't really have much of a use outside of the lava pit. The Solar Flare Aegis is also pretty expensive right now. And the Sol and Luna is, in my opinion, getting better this next chapter, because the dolls are going to require a lot of time. So if I had to guess, let me look at the marketplace. So the Oil Gallon is essentially half as good as the Oil Overalls, because Oil Overalls give +10. My guess is the Solar Flare Aegis is going to be the second most expensive item this chapter, or second best, whatever. So Lava Swimwear number 1, Solar Flare Aegis number 2. How much is Sol and Luna worth right now? Okay, my guess is Oil Gallon is going to be worth more than this. So Oil Gallon number 3. Groovy Gramophone number 4. Sol and Luna number 5. Giant Onion number 6. Blossom Ward number 7. Giant Turnip number 8. And then Queen Cornelia number 9. That's my guess. What material should we prioritize for next chapter? Well, it seems like a lot more stuff is going to be using like leather and wool and stuff, like the animal products, than the current chapter. For example, the drills are going to start needing leather to use. The dolls are going to need wool. So a lot more stuff is going to need wool and leather. But in terms of like preparing stuff for next chapter, I don't really stock up on anything. I just try and get like a supply of flowers, basically, like the flowers you grow here. because those aren't tradable. But I don't really like stock up on any one resource in preparation for the chapter. But like I said, a lot more animal products are going to be used in this upcoming chapter, so that could play a role. For example, there's going to be a bed in the mega store that you can buy, and it requires 5,000 wool. So wool is probably going to go up a lot in price this chapter. But I bought a bunch of wool just so I can make the bed. I didn't buy it so that like I could flip it or anything. I just bought it because I'm going to need it myself, so. Yeah, I mean, how's it going? Thanks. Then gonna fight for grooming ground from a blossom ward. What flowers are you always plotting? So my current goal is just to get 10 of every flower, just so I have them and I don't have to worry about it. But then I try and like get flowers to give to Raven, Cornwell, Tywin, Bert, and Ben, I think it is. You watch other videos and they only do Blue Cosmos. I guess Blue Cosmos is good for Old Salty early on because people are trying to get the Power Potion. What's up, Cup Sonic? Is Money Tree skill worth taking? I don't think it's a high priority just because coins are so cheap right now. But if you have Apprentice Beaver and you're getting like 54-minute trees, then it's not bad. So, like, you can think of it. You can think of Money Tree. Wait, do I have a skill ready here? Oh, whoops. I'm going to use this. You could think of Money Tree as effectively reducing the cost of axes by 2 coins, right? Because every 200 you get, or sorry, every 100 you get, on average, every 100 you get 200 coins. So if you divide 200 by 100, it's 2. So you could effectively consider Money Tree as reducing the cost of axes by 2, whereas where Feller's Discount reduces it by 4. So like it's effectively half as good as Feller's Discount. If you don't have Apprentice Beaver, I would say it's not very good because you aren't going to chop that many trees in a day. Yeah, to answer Dark MSN's question again, I basically try and give flowers to the NPCs that award rare and luxury keys. Except for Victoria, because Victoria requires forever to get her friendship up. I got pretty low because there are no other offers. Maybe I'll get it a bit cheaper, but probably gonna have to. Oh, for the Apprentice Beaver, yeah, it's getting pretty expensive. I mean, it's a super good boost, but it's getting. I feel like it's getting more and more expensive. I'm guessing this is you, Cubs. So I don't know if you guys saw in the Woodlands, they implemented multipliers for the potion house, but as far as I know, it doesn't actually work. Like they're still working on it, I guess. I'll be doing more of the potion house once you could use these multipliers. Currently, like I said, I don't think they work. Oh, they added all these here. Yeah. Okay, frozen again. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do my weekly recap video. There was actually like a ton of updates that went live this week. Let me see. Gonna be a longer video probably because, like I said, there was a ton of updates. Releases. So this is just the first page is just the last 2 days. There's gonna be like 3 pages of releases. Okay, here. Either goes back to like here or here. I don't remember when last, but yeah, there's gonna be like 2.5, 3 pages of releases. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that video out tomorrow, and then I have like other videos planned. Like I'm gonna do one around. Do I think you could profit on it? If you have the carrot, the carrot sword, I think you could profit on it. If you don't, probably not. But the potion house, the exotic crops, like the black magic and all these ones, these will be used in bounties next chapter. What is that wood mining thing? These are monuments. It's beta testing stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have videos coming out this week on the new stuff that's coming out. So like the dolls, the biomes, my opinion on the monuments. We'll see if they do any adjustments to the monuments. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not super excited about this coming chapter, if I'm being honest. We'll see how it actually ends up turning out. It just feels like they fell behind in their production schedule and things are being rushed. If you can do live earlier, I can watch more of your videos. I need to sleep, bro. Your videos is always on point and very informative. Good night, Dark MSN. Don't you feel that after renewal boost overlays mechanics, we have lesser multiples applied? Felt it with my flowers? Don't you feel that after renewal boost over... I'm not sure what you mean. If you're talking about like the harvesting update, it should be the exact... Like you should have the exact same boost as before. The only like nerf is that the bountiful harvest day, it used to like be better, kind of. It used to apply... It used to kind of be broken, if we're being honest. It used to apply to everything that you planted before going into the day and when you left the day, which didn't really make sense because that's not really how boosts work in this game. But besides that, it should be the exact same as it was before. There's not really much of a difference. I'm kind of tired of playing my testnet account, and people always ask about like, why are you using 2 accounts? So I might not play it anymore. And besides, now with the new social farming, hopefully that will give us more stuff to do on stream so that I don't feel as required to play the testnet account. Let me just update SFL World and make sure I did everything that I want to today. What rank did this update? Okay, I'm top 25, that's my goal. Got my pumpkin peat in 20 minutes. Saving all these for tomorrow. So I'm just unlucky because with 4 boosts with flowered multiple, I have maximum 1 applied. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that shouldn't change. Like I got lucky today with my Celestial Frostbloom. Like 3 of them applied, but the other 2 I didn't get any boosts. So win some, you lose some. Anyways, yeah, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna have the weekly recap, and then like I guess tomorrow night for me the chapter goes live, so that's gonna be exciting, interesting at least. Expect bugs because there will be bugs. There are always bugs when chapters go live, so expect bugs. But yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and have a good day.